Well guys, this is the new home for my pineapple guava, and it's just here to dwarf the polytunnel so I can get a bit of a breeze from the prevailing winds, but also a bit of heat from the polytunnel. Unfortunately, this one isn't looking too great. It started dropping its leaves, and some of the leaves don't look too great either. They have this kind of black spotty I don't know, thing going on. I'm hoping it pulls through. This isn't new to me. I've had 3 other pineapple guavas that died, and before they died they went through a similar process. They just dropped their leaves, and then they just stopped growing basically. I never knew why they died. They certainly weren't root bound. They were never underwatered or overwatered. I checked for vine weevil damage and spider mites, and it was none of those. So I've no idea why they died, and I'm just hoping that this doesn't either. I mean, the stems don't look fine. I did scratch test and it's still green, but we'll just have to wait and see with this one. I'm hoping that it might have been maybe root bound. It was in this pot here, and it was really root bound. It's probably been sitting in the pot for a couple of years, so hopefully that's what it was. I have it beside some Bocking 14 comfrey that I just planted, and over here is a grapevine. I decided to put the comfrey here because it does get quite big. It's a great companion plant, and also along the edge here I tend to get a lot of weeds here, and I find that with comfrey it tends to outcompete those weeds, and it does get quite big. So what I can do is I could just chop it back a handful of times a year and then just leave it there, and that will then become mulch. But so that's the story with my pineapple guava. I'll keep you posted, and hopefully she stays alive.